Wonderful. So welcome to the Self-Love Taster. Antoinetta, Veronica, plus one more facilitator, Jackie, who is not on the call today, and I will be facilitating an 8-week program exploring where we are in self-love, each and every one of us, and how we can get better and stronger in that area. So we have a workbook that we're going to be working from. And the workbook is a women's workbook. I'm just going to show you for those that don't have it yet. The workbook is very intense in that it has a lot of exercises because we want to discover the underlying causes of why our self-worth is not where we want it to be. And I see it as a lifelong journey. It's not something that we do once and we put it on the shelf and say, okay, I've arrived. We're different than men, and we evolve and change differently, and it's something that needs to be nurtured. So I'm going to read to you from the workbook what is identified as what is self-love, because it's not just a title. It's very real. So self-love is the fuel that allows an individual to reach their full potential, and it is filled with compassion, grace, and gentleness. Making space and prioritizing ourselves allows us to embrace our lives completely and wholeheartedly. Self-love is learning to extend kindness towards ourselves, even when we struggle and suffer. It is extending forgiveness to ourselves when we make mistakes. Self-love means prioritizing ourselves and giving ourselves permission to find and believe in our strengths and gifts. Sometimes it means putting ourselves first. Sometimes it means making space to identify our needs and wants. It involves setting boundaries, and setting boundaries involves self-love. These two concepts work together. And so from this explanation, we can see that self-love influences everything. It influences how we do business. It influences our relationships. It actually influences also our health. And so I don't think there are many things that are more important for us to get a grasp on than self-love, because it is actually the core of all issues. And so if you want a better life, we need to rebalance the self-love. And I'm hoping that everybody here agrees with that. Otherwise, why would you be here, right? So Antoinetta, if you could share your screen, we're going to do a self-assessment of where you are in your self-love journey currently. When we finish our workshop after 8 weeks, we will redo this actual exercise to see how far we've gone. But we need to understand where we are today. And again, that will change. It has changed for me from year to year, from decade to decade, and I'm hoping that it will improve and change after the 8 weeks, where we dive in and really do the work of this program. Rachel, if you can take off your video. Rachel, if you can close your video, that would be helpful. Thank you. Okay. And now can you share now, Antoinetta, the PDF? Wonderful. Okay, so here we see in the workbook, it's page 11. So those of you that want to go into the workbook when you get it, you will see this page, and it's a 2-page exercise. So if you have a piece of paper, and I will read it so that we can all do it together. All you have to do is list the numbers 1 through 5 as we go through it, because that's going to be a scale. So 0 will be never, and 5 will be always, and then the numbers in between. So the first statement, I believe I am worthy and deserving of love. Is that, where are you on the scale of that? Now, I know that there is an intellectual answer, and then there's the underlying real answer. If you can get to the core of how you really feel unconsciously about this question, that's great. If not, just give whatever your gut tells you. 0 to 5, I believe I am worthy and deserving of love. Number 2, I believe I am special. And number 3, I believe I have a purpose for living. Try not to overanalyze your answers. You should go with your first gut. It shouldn't take more than, like a half a minute. Number 4, I am able to communicate my needs and wants. Number 5, and this one's a really good one for me. I am accepting and loving of my body just the way it looks. Number 6, I do not need to be in a romantic relationship to feel whole. Is everybody ready for number 7? Yes? I don't want to go too fast. I think it is okay to make mistakes and not be the best. Number 8, my feelings matter as much as everyone else's. Number 9, I place equal importance on my feelings as on other people's feelings. And the last one, I deserve good things in my life. Now, if you can quickly add up the numbers of the 10 questions, then we can come to a semi-conclusion. And for those of you that are brave enough to give your number, you can unmute yourself and share. My number came to a 35, which means you're on your way. Keep taking time to remember you are special and important. Does anybody else want to share their number?
I can share mine. I got
Okay.
19. You struggle to feel worthy and love. You are in the right place to learn how to love yourself.
What was your number, Anna?
19.
19. Yes, we're all on the journey. Anybody else like to share their number?
Yes, I would like to share my number. That was 22. And there are times you feel worthy and other times you struggle. Keep working and believing in yourself.
Yes. Anybody else? Okay.
Yes, mine is 28, and there are times you feel worthy, and other times you struggle, keep working, and believing in yourself.
So for those of you that remember, when you get on an airplane, they give you instructions. When the oxygen mask falls down, first put it on yourself before you put it on another person or even a child. And the reason is very clear, because if you don't have the oxygen, then you will not be able to help anybody else. And it's the same thing with everything in life. If we don't have self-love, then the love we give to somebody else is not good enough. Why is it not good enough? Because we're not full. And so just like the oxygen, we need to first give to ourselves. And once we learn how to love ourselves properly, we can teach somebody else how to love us. And that's a critical difference in how we perceive life. So here on page 10, there's a little paragraph, how self-love can change your life. And let's see what she writes in the workbook. Truly loving yourself can transform your life on so many levels. Imagine just for a moment what life would feel like if fueled from the inside rather than by external measures of success based on societal standards or others' expectations. The energy that can come from self-love will propel you into becoming the best version of yourself, no longer trapped in the pursuit of hopeless relationships, emotionally unavailable partners, people-pleasing, self-doubt, jealousy, envy, or destructive behaviors. When self-worth grows from within, love blossoms and spreads to the outside world, making relationships more enriched and authentic. With self-love, you become free to make mistakes and still move about in the world all the time, learning and growing. So in my belief system, the reason we are here on planet Earth is exactly that, to learn and grow. We never came in perfect. We were never supposed to be perfect. And so releasing the idea that we need to be perfect opens up many possibilities and releases the fear of not doing something because I'm not perfect at it. This afternoon, I watched a great movie, and most of you will know who this biography was, Pele. He was the unbelievable soccer player from Brazil, coming from a very poor environment, extremely poor, into worldwide success. And the only thing he had to battle was his self-esteem. To become great. And he was great. For those of you that have any information on him, it was a wonderful movie to watch today, right before today's little intro to self-love. We just need to believe in ourselves. That's it. So I'm going to open up to have Antoinetta first speak and then Veronica. And then I will wrap up by saying what this means to me, this self-love journey. So why don't you start off, Antoinetta?
Yes, thank you, Meira. Hi, everyone. I am very happy and feel fortunate to be here to start this program. This is like a taster. I invite you all to join us for this journey. And actually, we will have like an energetic exercise. That's what I am working with in our group. We have a community, a virtual and physical community. We do workshops in live workshop and virtual stuff. So the exercise for me in that self-love area is like, okay, you pay for you. It's like you take the whole advantage, let's say, of this program, and you take like put aside your time. Like we have 1 hour commitment, at least 1 hour, and we ask for 2 hours a week commitment because even the book says you have to put aside at least 15 minutes per day. So I encourage you all to have this group energy to go together and to build self-love within us and also as a group. For it was quite interesting for me because I did this program 2 years or 3 years back, I guess. I don't remember actually. I know Meira 5 years already. So we were together students, we were classmates in our Theta Healing class. So at that time we started doing stuff and we did that. And 2 years after, I am a different person. And what I recognize right now is that I somehow have like a division between me, myself, my body, and my business, which shouldn't be like that, you know? And it is like a huge awareness today for me because I think in my business and I think about myself different, which shouldn't be like that, you know. And my big like my big message today for me and for you is also to unify yourself, your soul, your body, your business. Go for you, choose for you. And after these 8 weeks, what I would like to get is, okay, I go for me and I also go for my business at the same time, not one more than the other. So I want to unify that. And that will be my huge goal for these 8 weeks. Thank you, Meira, and thank you, everyone.
We're all at different stages of life, but one thing that I have realized, and I think I'm the oldest one in this group, is that as we learn and grow and improve, everybody around us does. And so the gift you're giving yourself, Antoinetta, is the gift you're giving to your family. So congratulations. Veronica, would you like to also give a little intro for yourself?
Yes, of course. Thank you I recognize the importance of self-love for everybody, for everyone. And thank you to the assistants today. And well, the importance of self-love will hopefully sustain you through the next chapter of your life. And well, in my personal development with these kind of workshops that are an investment for yourself, in this case for myself, I consider that I'm mom a mom of a teenager. So if I don't and I don't love myself, of course I don't love my family and my business. So it's very important that you do this workshop. So I'm very excited to be here with you, Mayra and Antonieta, Hannah, Savita, Itzel, and Roberto. Thank you very much for attending this invitation. Thanks.
I want to thank everybody for joining us on this call. One thing we can't get back ever is time. So your time is very precious. It's more important than anything else because money comes and goes, but time you never get back. And so where you choose to spend your time is very precious. When we decided, the four of us, the four facilitators, to start this, things started popping up in my life, sort of knocking at the door. Are you really interested in exploring this and why you need to? All kinds of situations popped right in front of my face, some not so nice, saying, you need to work on this. It's important. And I'm sure once, each one of you make a commitment, some of you already have, you're going to find that situations are going to pop into your life that are not so comfortable. So get comfortable with not being comfortable, because in 8 weeks, you will see how much easier the uncomfortable is. And once you heal these little bits and pieces of yourself, you'll never have to repeat them again, which is the caveat. We keep repeating the same things in our lives over and over again that are not healed because it's the knock on the door, So bring yourself to this process and really dive into the workbook and commit to yourself that in order for you to heal the parts that require healing, you're going to spend an hour a week with us. Together, we'll journey, and an hour a week at least by yourself in the workbook doing the work that we will tell you exactly what needs to be done and how to do it. And then we will all together, we will process and we will do some healing work to make the process easier. If you have any questions about any of this, you can contact me, you can contact Antoinetta, and you can also contact Veronica. We're all available to answer the questions. And next week, we're going to have one more taster like this on the same topic, but different information. And I invite you to come and join us again so that you can get a feel for what we're doing and why we're doing it. And no matter what, I'm doing this for me because I deserve to be better. And you deserve to be better. We all deserve to have an easier life and to enjoy it to the fullest because we are special. Each one of us on this call is unique and special. And you are here because you have a purpose. And you becoming fully healed in self-love will allow everybody around you to also do the same. So thank you. I look forward to the journey.
Yes, thank you, Meira. We have some 2 or 3 minutes again. Please, Veronica, do you want to say something?
Yes, it's very important that with this test, you open yourself up to vulnerability, because if you are vulnerable and if you share with us, it's a sure place. You can open open up yourself with no judge. So it's very important to open it and to share your score too. I would like, for example, to know what's the score of Itzel, of Roberto. Thanks.
Yes, thank you very much. I think Roberto wrote something in the chat bot. I am on my way to the airport. However, I highly recommend the program. Meira is a great facilitator. I attended a program with her, Antonieta, and other specialists back in 2021. So some administrative staff, guys, the ones who already registered and did the pay and the whole arrangements for payment issues. So they are already in the WhatsApp group, and welcome to if you are just listening to the recording, so welcome. We have another taster that's next Tuesday, the same time, same everything. So just come along and check our group, our energy, and the whole thing we are doing. Another things, do you want to share, Meira? Shall we share the syllabus or not yet? How do you feel?
No, you can actually put the syllabus if you'd like in the WhatsApp group.
Okay, so you will get the syllabus, and please put aside the 15 minutes every day for you. And we see us next week, same time, same Zoom link, and we wait for you.
Yes, it's going to be an exciting ride. Make sure everybody has ordered the book or has the book. Amazon has it available. It's also available on, I think, audio. I have it on audio as well as Kindle. So whatever options you decide, I like having the workbook because that way you can write notes and you can refer to it. I've been referring to this workbook for years because it's that good. So good luck to all of us. I look forward to meeting a new you in 2 months and a new me as well. So hopefully we will see you again next week and the journey begins. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, I got some messages of my assistants, so they are going to connect next week.
Great.
Thanks.
As they say in Hebrew, Mazel Tov, which means congratulations. Great. So I will see everybody soon. Thank you so much.
Okay, we have another message from Itzel. Thank you, Itzel. I'm very excited to be in this group. Thank you for the invitation. Yes, enjoy, Itzel, and we meet next week. We have already the WhatsApp group. Just join, enjoy. You can also introduce yourself in the Facebook, in the WhatsApp group, and we have this energy of the group. Mexico here, Latin America here, very present. I am happy for that. So we are connecting with Israel today, next week, Israel and England. So we start this
Yes.
journey.
Let me
Very
tell you
exciting.
that Itzel is my mentor of leadership, and well, it's very strict. So I would like that she's going to grow up with this process, with this journey together.
Yes.
Thanks.
Very exciting. Thank you so much, ladies. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.
Thank you.
Blessings.
Bye-bye.
Great day.